Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a sketchbook tour video, and I'm filming the intro now as I'm about to leave to go out because otherwise I wouldn't be able to show my face on camera because I'd look like shit. So, this tour is gonna cover two sketchbooks because the situation is like this. This is my sketchbook from kind of like the end of last year to like some point in the beginning of this year. I think it was mostly last year. This huge, heavy, thick sketchbook. And that's sketchbook number 5. This sketchbook is what I was working with most of this year. That's sketchbook number 6. Now I finished sketchbook number 5, and then I finished sketchbook number 6 before I could like do a sketchbook tour for sketchbook number 5. So my art is a lot better in this one. I actually don't like most of the art in this anymore, and for that reason I'm going to do both sketchbooks in one video, so you can see my art improvement over that time. And I finished this one as well, and this is sketchbook number 7. This is the one I am currently working on. So when I finish this, there's going to be a tour for that as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my sketchbook tours. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna take the camera off my face now, and you're not gonna see my face again in this video. Maybe I'll film an outro. Welcome to my sketchbook tour where I will be going over sketchbook number 5, sketchbook number 6. Um, Also, I apologize for my tripod stand being in the frame. I tried for like 15 minutes to get it out of the frame. It just was not working. So first of all, this is the cover of my 5th sketchbook, at least the 5th one I'm keeping track of. There's a bunch of different animes in here and stickers from like various artists. I made sure to I got the stickers on Redbubble, but I made sure it was from the actual artist and not somebody like copying that shit, as they tend to do on Redbubble. Um, the sketchbook didn't initially come with one of these. I just had one of these lying around and I super glued it to the back. It's been helpful in keeping the sketchbook in place because it's it's gotten really thick. It was not not quite thick when I first got it. Um, I hope the entire thing can get into the frame. So that's my first. Those are my first 2 pages. This is a bookmark. It is a quote that one of my original book characters said, and this was made by one of my friends. And yeah, that just goes in there. I need to actually start using this as a bookmark, but I have lost this so many times. I just taped it inside my sketchbook. This is a sticker from my own Redbubble store, which I'll link down below, I guess. It's a drawing of Hisoka and Illumi just chilling on a grocery store floor. um that's my first page. It is, I mean, I guess sort of a self-portrait. It was just what I was wearing that day. These earrings, this choker, even these like heart eyeliner stamps. They're all things I own. This is like these are like the stats of this sketchbook. So it was 170 GSM, 50 sheet, Winsor and Newton. It was only £7.30. And yes, this is only 50 sheets, but look how thick I've made it. So you'll see why. These are some just color swatches. I don't buy a whole lot of expensive art supplies. These were super cheap. I got them like discounted at TK Maxx. So they occasionally have stuff in the art section. So here we go. I have this entire page called Don't Know What to Draw, where I listed a bunch of like ideas in case I get art block. But guess who never crossed out any of these ideas? Yeah, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Um, is my address on there? No, it's not. Okay, good, good. That's a bill from some takeout that I had. So yeah, you can see these. Oh fuck, the page got stuck. Okay, right. This is some art resolutions, bunch of drawings on sticky notes. They're covering an uglier drawing underneath. More drawings. This little ghost bookmark thing. By the way, like I have completely outgrown this art style. I think by now, you'll see with my newest sketchbook. I really don't like any of the art on this anymore, but I do just appreciate the sketchbook for like it was really fun to make and it's so bulky and I really like that. Bunch of like random collage from bunch of students, free student stuff I got when I moved into my student accommodation, and that is my first attempt at painting anything on acrylic, with acrylic, and I used acrylic paper, and it looks complete shit. But you will see, again, like I said later on, I do learn how to use it like a normal person. This is from a bag of like takeout food from that same burger place. It's called Unit, and it's based in Sheffield. I don't know if they have branches anywhere else, but that food is so good. Yeah, you can see like bunch of doodles, some mushrooms, some faces. This is possibly my favorite page in the whole sketchbook because I think it's the one that best encapsulates my personality. This is an Endeavour fan book. It's a bunch of fan art of Endeavour. I don't like any of the art inside anymore. Like I said, my art has improved a long way, but those are two more drawings of him. And this is back when I hated him too, by the way. Like I had only watched I was still in like the first or second season of the anime and I didn't like him. But I could still appreciate that he was a DILF. So I drew him anyway. I didn't even know he had character development coming at this point. But I can appreciate a DILF, okay? And this is All Might. I was obsessed with All Might. Still am. He's so cute. There's more in here, but it's ugly. So yeah, bunch of like random. Oh fuck. Sorry for my cussing. And here we have just a page of like some random drawings. It's been taped in. You can't see that on camera. Yeah, it's just some drawings. That's that's an empty space. Ignore that. These are a bunch of. This is some random OC. That's just this flap that opens and closes. This is also a flap that opens and closes, and this is a waterfall cards that did not work out. So there's a lot going on this page. Here we have some more drawings. I don't know how to describe those. They're just a mess. Just splotches of gouache everywhere. This is ugly. Yeah, that was me comparing what my watercolors look like on the acrylic paper and regular paper. Oh shit, oh god, something's gets messed up all the time. Some drawings of Misa, Light, Kite, Hawks. I was really excited to meet Hawks when I was watching the Emichi anime, but like nobody told me he doesn't show up until like fucking season 4. So the entire time I was just waiting for him to show up and just he did not. So that was kind of annoying. Now the little All Might fan book. Yeah, that was and this is just it says book of anatomy, but it's just a bunch of like faces and it's not even complete. There's all so many of these pages are blank. This is another attempt at painting something with acrylic, and you can see I have written an entire essay on why this sucks so much. And I think that is also another part of this sketchbook that really encapsulates my personality, so to speak. This is an OC for my books that I'm writing. This is a random, I think, I used a Pinterest reference, that one, just to draw a side profile. Again, more drawings of Hawks. I genuinely believed he was gonna show up any minute. He didn't. Fuck him, honestly. No, I take that back. I like him, but like, fuck him for that. That's a drawing of Tanjiro. This is a warning to myself because I have done this several times. Don't use microns on white carbon paper. I got myself some white carbon paper in order to do some, like, to modify some black colored fabric, like on clothes, because black carbon paper does not show on, dark colored fabric. And I just used it to like cover up mistakes or just aesthetify my sketchbook. So and I made the mistake of writing on it with microns several times. Do not use microns on white carbon paper because the carbon makes something happen to the tip of the microns and then they do not work. Like, they straight up stop working, and you need to like wrestle with them and scribble several dozens of times before you will even see a trace of ink coming out of that micron again. So do not do that. Word of warning. This is from my first gouache palette that I got, which I bought with an Amazon voucher because gouache is expensive and I was waiting for an opportunity like that to be able to buy gouache. That was supposed to be Pariston Hill, but it does not look like him. These are two OCs. These are some just random some info about them. More attempts with gouache. They're just random drawings. They don't mean anything. Some labels, some stickers I had lying around. Again, some completely random. There is no order to the sketchbook. It's just whatever I felt like drawing at the time. I think at this point I had actually reached season 4. Did I actually meet Hawks, or was I just... No, I think it was just all spoiled for me. I don't remember, genuinely. Oh, no, I feel like I added this in later. I don't think I added it in this early in the sketchbook. It was just later. So, more random drawings. You can see that I quickly got obsessed with drawing him. That's why I just wanted to meet him, because he was such a fun character to draw. This is you remember when Hunter x Hunter came back for a while? I was so excited to see Hisoka again. Like, he just looked so good when... Oh, is this a spoiler? Maybe I shouldn't keep prattling off on that because I fear I might end up spoiling something. But Hisoka just looked really good in the most recent chapters, and he showed up with his hair down and shit. Like, that's when you know he means business. He's not even goofing around anymore. That's a pop-up. Some random eyes. This is first Elder. He's a character from Noblesse. That was supposed to be him, but it doesn't look like him. That's cool at all. That's the drawing that I did initially before transferring it onto a tote bag that I did over with like Sharpie. So I have this same thing on a tote bag. So you have this card with a bunch of drawings in there. I think something happened to my camera angle. What the fuck is going on? Oh. It's just a meme. And yeah, I think I don't really have to explain every single page of the sketchbook because most of it is just nonsense. So you might recognize several anime characters in there. Just yeah, that's. Oh, these are some pens I got off AliExpress that were not microns, but they look like microns. But they were honestly better than microns. I will always advocate for these pens because they were so cheap. And they were called MyPer pen line. Yeah, MyPer pen line. So do check them out if you don't feel like wasting your money on microns. This is not a sponsored video. Um. So yeah, that's a bunch of sticky notes and all that. Um, then we have most sketchbook pages, I guess. I really like that one. It's a cute doodle. Oh fuck. Fortunately, we run into a blank page here, so we're gonna pretend that's not there. Um, more drawings. Um, oh, this is one of my favorite pages on here. It's a bunch of like just free-handed doodles. Kite and Peto from Hunter x Hunter. I love both of these characters. I love Kite. Um, I like Peter too. Like they're a little shit. I love them. And then they're like Nen. Kite's like clown. I love Kite's clown. Um, yeah, just that's like a whole character in themselves. Like, come on, this is some. Okay, again, I did this in pen, so I couldn't correct it. That's why he looks really ugly. He looks so bad there, but he looks good here. I like this. Again, now the gouache attempt, this one turned out better. Every time I swear in this video, it's because my page got stuck in the tripod stand. So, there you have it. A bunch of drawings of Harriston, again, just directly with pen, which is why it's gone wonky and I haven't corrected it, but I love drawing that way. There's a certain freedom to it. This is a drawing of myself and my friend at her 19th birthday. I was supposed to give this drawing to her, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I just drew it on another piece of paper and I gave that to her instead. Bunch of OC drawings. When I say OCs, they're all like book characters. I don't have any art OCs because I cannot draw anything consistently. Yeah. You can, oh gosh, I don't even know how to explain these doodles. This is more shit. He looks fucking demented there. Fucking bitch. I love him, but a fucking cunt. Oh my god, I'm swearing too much in this video. It's okay, YouTube's not gonna demonetize something that's not making any money anyway. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is some gouache paint where I like mixed some different skin tones with gouache. I was following a tutorial for this one, but yeah, I was really surprised by the variety of different like colors you could make out of this. So I'm generally shit at like painting stuff, so yeah. Some OCs, some more anime characters, and a mess. This is again First Elder from Nobles. I love this character. Very few people know of his existence. I sort of want to gatekeep him, but also he's my favorite, one of my favorite characters ever from anything all time. So I do want people to appreciate him. He's like he just gives off this obnoxious, rich, fuckboy, dumb, blonde energy, like all of those things at once. But he's also such an interesting character, and he gets very little screen time. So a lot of people just miss that. I mean, the very few people I've encountered that have read Nobles have missed that, or they just don't even make it to the season that he's in. These are some pages that, again, I kind of like. I fucking hate Darby, but like aesthetically, he's nice to draw. So, oh, by the way, I don't hate him because of his character. I hate him because of the this absolute disgrace that is a fan version of this character, and he fucking stands. I can't fucking stand them there. So I'm sorry. You guys need to learn like basic reading comprehension. That's another that's another Endeavor fan book. These are some like gouache paintings. Yeah. That's Mojito. His feet. That's Mitsuri. I love Mitsuri. She's so cute. She's like my favorite Demon Slayer character. Um, again, another random assortment of drawings. Another Mitsuri. Shit. Even more. I fucking hate this page. I was like testing out these new markers I got, and they just look like shit. More random drawings, those markers, I guess. Like I said, I've grown out of like most of the art that's in this sketchbook. I really like this one though. That just makes me laugh. We are finally in the last page. The last page is what happened to you? This is not Kurapika. This is Kurapika on crystal meth. But yeah, that's, oh my god, it's just messing up the tripod again. It's gonna be easier to film the smaller sketchbook. So that concludes the tour of my 5th sketchbook number 5. Yeah, and I hope you like that. Like I said, I don't like most of the art in this sketchbook anymore, but it was a lot of fun to make, and I love how thick and chunky it is. This was also the sketchbook that made me appreciate bigger sketchbooks, but I haven't got a big one since. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, sketchbook number 6. So starting off, for this one, I didn't want to buy any stickers. I didn't want to spend any money on stickers because they were expensive. So you just have stickers that I already had with me, stuff that I just, got while around. I made this one, I drew this one, and, did the DIY sticker thing. That's a label from one of these juice bottles. Oh, okay, I've taken off the label, but I fucking love this flavor. I would promote it to anybody free of charge. This is the back of my sketchbook. You can see random assortment of characters. These were just the stickers I had with me, but I kind of like how the whole thing looks anyway. So let's get started on this sketchbook. First, you have some details about the sketchbook. So this is a moleskin. It's a moleskin watercolor notebook, which is an important distinction to make because the moleskin watercolor notebooks have a really nice texture to the pages. I think it's cotton or something. I don't know, but it's a lovely texture. So we have our first 2 pages. I had watched a Ghibli film, Spirited Away, for the first time before I found this sketchbook delivered to me in the mail. So that's the first 2 pages. This is what I like to call an identity spread, which is something I have mentioned in my sketchbook inspiration or sketchbook ideas videos on TikTok, where you just make a whole spread of drawings showcasing your current art style. So you have a sort of reference point for by the end of the sketchbook to see how it's evolved. I'd recommend like full body drawings in here as well, but I didn't have the space for that, so there isn't one. There is this little pop-up, little double layer pop-up, and a bunch of characters that I drew frequently, which is a really good way of tracking your progress across a sketchbook. So now we come to our second page. I don't know if I should be zooming in a little bit on this video. Let me try. Okay, I think that's slightly better. This is me experimenting with some cheap color pencils I got. I'm not the greatest at coloring, you can already tell. These are my art resolutions for the end of this sketchbook, I ended up not following most of them. Because when I get a sketchbook, I just usually fill it with whatever the hell I want. You can that yeah, you go already. Whatever the hell I want. Um, that is more like, yeah. You can tell. You can tell. I tried to do something cool here, but it completely flopped. So let's not talk about that. And this is a, I don't know why is this here? It's just a random tea label. Why is it covering this drawing? I can't explain some things anymore. Oh, this is the juice, by the way. I'm obsessed with this. In fact, I am drinking some of it right now. It's blue color. You can't see it under this light, but it's so good. Mm, so good. Um, yeah, some more labels. I like these pages. This was just me testing it out. Yuji Megami Nabara in my style, which you can see has already started to evolve from what it was in the previous sketchbook, and honestly, it just looks way better. So here we go, some more doodles of Yuji, and let's move on. This is me experimenting with some cheap markers I got, but they are so good. They're from Crawford and Black. Crawford and Black has these I do not remember what they were called, but they have a skin tone pack of 6. And the pens look like this, and these are solid, and they are so cheap. Like, they're honestly a pretty good substitute for like expensive alcohol markers. So here's like me just testing out pens. I love this dog. 6 fan arts challenge. Fuck you. Like, I hate him with a passion. I say that just as I flip onto like a double spread page of Endeavour, so make of that what you will. Actually, don't. I'm not actually a horrible person. Some more drawings. That one was in acrylic, so if you remember my very first attempt at acrylic that I showed in my previous sketchbook looked like complete garbage. This one looks less shit, so you can tell there's already a little bit of an improvement. More first elder drawings. This is Yang Yagi. Again, some pretty cheap markers just to see how they work. And a pro tip is, if you want to save money on art supplies but you still want to have a sketchbook that looks nice, I really would recommend like get a sketchbook with this kind of paper, with watercolor paper with the cotton percentage or whatever, and then just use any cheap markers on it. It will just look very nice and textured anyway. So that's what saved me throughout this like entire sketchbook. And you can see like some random pop-ups. Here we have a post-exam bucket list, because I was really depressed with exams at the time. These drawings are just ugly. We're gonna gloss over them. Yeah, sure. These are some OCs. This is, I pasted this over. These are these are the markers I got discounted from TK Maxx, by the way. They're like an actual art brand, but I got them for quite cheap. I don't think they're as expensive as like your regular alcohol markers. Sorry, your Copics. They're not as expensive. They're not as good, but if you find them on clearance, I'd say they are worth getting. This is my girl Sarah from Nobilis. Why is this page unusually thick? What is going on here? Okay, I think I've like used it to paste something over. That's Kurapika. I don't know who that is. It's just a random it's just a filler. Some drawings of Sukuna, Kite, Petal. So again, you have this like, it's kind of a mess. And yeah, more drawing. Okay, that's pasted. So I can't even tell anymore which are the moving parts of my own sketchbook. Yeah, there you go. These are some train tickets. I don't know if I'm doxing myself by showing my train tickets, but nobody's gonna see these videos. I don't care. What? Yeah. Samosies. Some these were like from the first clothes I bought for like a job interview, and I pasted the price tags because they were expensive and I don't usually do that. This is a redrawing of like, I posted a video where I drew this. Again, it's a redrawing of one of my drawings from, I think, sketchbook number 4 or something. I have a bunch of MHA characters on here. Actually, the only MHA characters I care about: NG, Hawks, Genist, and All Might. So they're pretty much the only reason I'm watching the show. You do have like random drawings of Skeptic all over the place, but that's just because I think he's so funny. Like, look at him, he's just so fun to draw. So yeah, you can already tell like I have a problem. So I think we're approaching the end of this sketchbook, and these drawings are already, I think, so much nicer than the ones that were at the beginning. I particularly like this little doodle of Shinobu. Another one of Sarah, who you remember from the previous sketchbook. And that's about it. That's the end of this sketchbook tour, and thank you for tuning in. I will see you the next time I make an art video. I think I filmed a bunch of like outros with my face in it beforehand, so I'm gonna paste one of those in there now. And now for the outro, which is just me drinking paint water. Cheers.